Welcome to True Health Hub, your go-to spot for unlocking the secrets to vibrant living, especially as we age. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that hits home for so many seniors: leg cramps. Those sudden, involuntary muscle twitches that strike in the middle of the night or throw a wrench into your daily routine. If you've ever woken up clutching your calf or felt your thigh lock up out of nowhere, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These pesky cramps don't just hurt, they can steal your sleep, zap your energy, and make even simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. But here's the good news. You don't have to just grit your teeth and bear it. As someone who spent years studying health and wellness, I'm here to tell you that the key to kicking leg cramps to the curb might already be sitting in your kitchen. Let's start with the basics. Leg cramps are those unexpected muscle contractions that usually target your calves, thighs, or feet. They can last anywhere from a few agonizing seconds to several minutes that feel like an eternity. For seniors, they're more common because of age-related changes. Think less muscle flexibility, reduced activity levels, and sometimes a sneaky imbalance in nutrients like potassium, magnesium, or calcium. These little deficiencies can throw your muscles into chaos, leaving them primed to seize up at the worst possible moment. But before you start picturing a life of endless cramps, let me assure you, what you eat can make a world of difference. Foods rich in certain vitamins and minerals can help your muscles relax, recover, and stay strong. And today, I'm spilling the beans on 6 powerhouse foods that can help seniors fend off leg cramps: bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, almonds, yogurt, and oranges. But this isn't just a grocery list. It's a game plan for better health. And I'm adding my own twist with stories, insights, and tips to keep you hooked until the very end. First up, bananas. You've probably heard the buzz about bananas being a cramp-fighting superstar, and trust me, they'll live up to the hype. Why? Potassium. This mineral is like the conductor of your muscle orchestra, keeping everything in rhythm by balancing fluids and sending the right electrical signals to your muscles. When potassium levels dip, say, from sweating too much or not eating enough of the good stuff, your muscles can start acting up, cramping, and weakening. Seniors, especially, need to keep an eye on this because our bodies don't always hold on to electrolytes as well as they used to. A banana a day could be your ticket to smoother nights and easier days. But it's not just potassium. Bananas bring magnesium to the table too, which helps your muscles chill out after they've tightened up. Plus, they've got fiber for your gut, vitamin C for your immune system, and B6 for your brain. It's like nature packed a whole health kit into one yellow package. Now, I take you back to a moment that really drove this home for me. A few years ago, I was chatting with my neighbor, Mrs. Linda, a spry 72-year-old who loved her evening walks until leg cramps started sidelining her. She'd hobble home, frustrated, telling me how she'd wake up at night with her calf feeling like a rock. I asked about her diet, and it turned out she wasn't big on fruits. I handed her a bunch of bananas from my kitchen and told her to eat one every afternoon for a week. A few days later, she knocked on my door with a grin. She'd slept through the night, no cramps, and even managed a longer walk. It wasn't magic, it was potassium and magnesium doing their thing. That's the kind of real-world win I want for you too. So next time you're at the store, grab some bananas. They're cheap, easy, and a total game changer. Moving on to spinach, the green giant of the food world. If you're picturing Popeye popping a can of this stuff, you're not far off. Spinach is a muscle's best friend. It's loaded with magnesium, which works like a bouncer at a club, telling your muscles to relax after calcium has them all tensed up. Low magnesium, your muscles stay wound up, and bam, cramps. Seniors can lose magnesium more easily as kidneys age, so piling spinach into your meals is a smart move. Just 1 cup gives you a hefty chunk of your daily magnesium needs, plus potassium, folate for your brain, and vitamin K for your bones. And don't sleep on its vitamin C. It fights inflammation, which can make cramps worse if it's running wild in your body. I'll admit, I wasn't always a spinach fan. Those slimy canned versions from my childhood? Nope. But fresh spinach in a smoothie or sautéed with garlic, that's a whole different story. Here's a little tale from my own life to spice things up. My Uncle Ray, a retired mechanic in his late 60s, used to complain about leg cramps so bad he'd limp around his garage. He was a meat and potatoes guy, and greens weren't his thing. One Thanksgiving, I snuck some spinach into the mashed potatoes, don't tell him, and over the next few weeks, he kept raving about how his legs felt better. I finally fessed up, and now he's a spinach convert, tossing it into soups and salads like a pro. It's not just about dodging cramps, it's about feeling good overall. So, if you're on the fence about spinach, give it a shot, your muscles will thank you. Next, sweet potatoes. These orange beauties are more than just a Thanksgiving side, they're a cramp-busting powerhouse. Like bananas, they're rich in potassium and magnesium, keeping your muscles humming along without those nasty spasms. But they've got an extra trick up their sleeve: beta-carotene, which turns into vitamin A in your body. This antioxidant tackles inflammation and oxidative stress, two culprits that can make your muscles ache and cramp. Plus, the fiber in sweet potatoes keeps your digestion on track and your blood sugar steady, crucial for seniors, since energy dips can trigger fatigue and cramps. I love roasting them with a little olive oil and rosemary. It's comfort food that fights cramps at the same time. Picture this. My friend Sarah, a 68-year-old yoga enthusiast, started getting leg cramps during her morning stretches. She was fit, but kept hitting this wall. I suggested swapping her usual white potatoes for sweet potatoes at dinner. A month later, she was back to her full routine. No cramps in sight. She even told me her skin looked brighter thanks beta-carotene. It's those little shifts that add up, and sweet potatoes are an easy win. They're versatile too: mash them, bake them, or even blend them into a soup. Trust me, your body will feel the difference. Now, let's talk almonds. These tiny nuts are a magnesium goldmine, and they pack a punch for muscle health. Magnesium keeps your muscles from locking up, and almonds deliver it in spades, along with healthy fats that calm inflammation. They've also got protein to help you hold onto muscle mass, super important as we age and sarcopenia creeps in. And don't forget vitamin E, another antioxidant that protects your cells from stress. I keep a handful of almonds in my bag for a quick snack. They're perfect when you're on the go and need a boost. I remember my dad, a 70-something retiree, scoffing at fancy nuts until he started getting cramps during his golf games. I convinced him to toss a few almonds into his morning oatmeal, and soon he was bragging about his swing and no more hobbling off the course. It's not just about the cramps. Almonds help with energy, heart health, and even keeping your bones strong with manganese. They're calorie-dense, sure, but a small handful goes a long way. If you're not into plain almonds, try them roasted with a pinch of sea salt. Irresistible and good for you. Yogurt's up next, and it's a heavy hitter for seniors. Calcium is its claim to fame, and your muscles need it to contract properly. Paired with magnesium, it's a dynamic duo for keeping cramps at bay. But yogurt's not a one-trick pony. It's got probiotics to keep your gut happy, which matters because a healthy gut helps you absorb all these nutrients better. Plus, the protein in yogurt fights muscle loss, and if it's fortified with vitamin D, it's even better for your bones. I'm a fan of Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey. It's like dessert that doubles as medicine. Take my Aunt Maria, for instance. At 74, she was dealing with osteoporosis and nightly leg cramps that left her exhausted. She hated pills, so I got her hooked on yogurt bowls with fruit and nuts. Within weeks, she was sleeping better and moving easier. Her doctor even noticed her bone density scans improving. It's not a cure-all, but it's a delicious step in the right direction. If dairy's not your thing, there are plant-based options. Just check for calcium and protein on the label. Finally, oranges. These juicy gems are more than a breakfast staple. They're a hydration hero with a vitamin C boost. Vitamin C supports your nerves and muscles, cutting down on fatigue and cramps, while potassium keeps your electrolytes in check. The water content helps too, since dehydration is a cramp's best friend. And those flavonoids, they're anti-inflammatory warriors, easing muscle soreness. I love peeling an orange in the afternoon. It's refreshing and keeps me going. Here's a quick story. My old college buddy Tom, now 66, used to get cramps after his weekend hikes. He'd guzzle water but still struggle. I told him to toss an orange in his pack. Next hike, no cramps, and he swore he felt less stiff. It's simple: hydration plus nutrients equals happy muscles. Oranges are easy to love, and they're a sweet way to stay cramp-free. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Leg cramps don't have to rule your life. Foods like bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, almonds, yogurt, and oranges pack the nutrients potassium, magnesium, calcium, and more to keep your muscles firing on all cylinders. But here's my 2 cents. It's not just about these 6 foods. It's about building a lifestyle that says no to cramps. Hydration's huge: drink water like it's your job. Move your body, even if it's just a stroll around the block. And talk to your doctor, because sometimes cramps hint at bigger issues, like circulation or meds throwing things off. I've seen it work wonders. My own journey started when I hit my 50 seconds and noticed twinges in my legs after long days. I leaned into these foods, started stretching, and haven't looked back. You can too. Imagine nights where you sleep soundly, days where you move freely, and a body that feels strong. It's stuck. That's the true Health Hub promise: real, practical steps to a better you. So grab a banana, toss some spinach in your cart, and let's kick those cramps out of your life for good. What's your next move? Let me know. I'm here to cheer you on.